Hope you're all doing okay, guys. So I've got skincare on already. Excuse me. And yeah, it's all soaked into the skin, so we can just continue with makeup. The reason I've got skincare on already is different skincare to this. Like normally I would be focusing on this in videos, Potion Glow, like, and all that brand that I'm using at the moment. But I needed to do a video on some simple skincare that I got. I'm sure I've put it on this channel, like just the unboxing of it. So for now though, let me just shake this Slim Fast shake up. Because if you didn't already know, I mean, I put it on my community tab, but some of you might not go to my community tab. I'm on a weight loss journey. It's all calorie controlled. And an average woman has to have 2,000 calories a day, right? If you want to lose weight, they say between 1,500 and 1,300. Now, I've been told that's way too, not by the doctors or anything, I've been told by family members that's not enough calories, but what they've got to bear in mind is I was eating very, very unhealthy before, and now I'm having like 3 regular meals, 3 smaller meals per day, apart from on a Sunday where I'll have not a Sunday roast, but like a Sunday roast the way my mum cooks it, and that's relatively healthy in itself. But I'm like being more, let's just say, monitoring what I eat. And this isn't your standard milkshake, it's a Slim Fast shake with 225 calories in it. I've cut the junk out. Crisps were the hardest for me. Just because, I mean, some of you guys might call them chips, but I mean, it's the hardest because that's what I ate the most of. Chocolate isn't too bad. Instead of like eating like chocolate and crisps, what I tend to get is yogurts. And I didn't even think I like yogurt, but it's not really a cheat because it's the very, very low calorie yogurt. Calorie doesn't even make sense. The very low calorie yogurt's what I'm having. The Muller corner, I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but basically they've got yogurt in one section and then they've got another thing. You can get them fruit or you can get them chocolate. So I had like banana in one section, the banana yogurt, and then flakes, chocolate flakes in the other section, and they're only 190 calories, you know, so they're not high in calories, not high in fat or anything like that. So I got the banana chocolate flakes, 2 of them in a packet, and then vanilla chocolate balls in 2 of them in a packet. So it was a pack of 4 basically. Hi Rent-A-Ghost, I like Crunch Corner, do ya? I'm glad somebody knows what I'm talking about. And I'm not just talking to thinner. Hi We Love Football. Hi Leighton. Hi MM. Bonus baby, what's a bonus? The fact that I can eat these yogurts and they've got chocolate in them. The chocolate covered cornflakes one, oh yeah, definitely. They're the best ones. The banana though, the banana yogurt is a little bit, how do I describe it? It's a little bit bitter. Oh, I don't want to be drinking water. I want to be drinking my slimming drink. Hope you're having a nice day. Well, it's actually evening here where you love football. I'm not allowed bananas, but it's got banana yogurt in it. I'm not supposed to eat any fruit that's acidic. I'm not too sure if bananas are acidic, but This is nice. This is raspberry and white chocolate. Right, let's get started. Right, what are we doing first? Need some kind of primer, don't I? Where are you? Could use that one. Is that the only one I've got in here? Yeah, I think so. Guess we're using you then. Hi, Marwa. How are you? Right, I haven't said, have I? I'm using the Catrice Tensational. Not a fan of it. And you'll see why in a minute. That's the colour. That's my skin colour. Can you see how much darker it is than my skin colour? Luckily, it all blends in. Sometimes I really don't like being a fair girly. Hello from Russia. Well, hello from the UK. How are you? What do you mean you're dying? I really like the smell of this though. Oh, like the cough where? Oh, you got a bad cough. I'm sorry. It's the worst, isn't it? Have you got cough medicine? No dying today, love. Exactly. Not on my channel. We don't want that over here. I'm glad you've got cough medicine. My nose always runs in live, so you just have to excuse that. Right. So, foundation. We've got concealer there as well. I don't think there's too much concealer left in there. I want to feel like I've not done a live stream for a few days now. I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to be over on TikTok. I'm trying to do YouTube shorts, trying to do YouTube longer form content. But what I do with that is I put it over on TikTok first and then I just transfer it to YouTube. It was draining me. It was like burning me out when I was trying to do pretty much the same content. So as long as I don't use music in my TikToks, it'll be all right. I hope you get well soon. Yeah, for sure. Right, so we're going in with the Body Collection Illuminating Liquid Foundation. I think this is nearly done, you know. There's windows all the way down here. I've got it up here, but there's windows, like if I hold it up to the light, you can definitely see a window here. And then down here as well. Let's just see what we can get out of it. Just wet my sponge. Well, there's enough for today. It might be one of those foundations that keep on giving. Do you know, like the e.l.f. satin one was on me? Have you seen someone called Zoe Walling on there? On where? Sorry? Do you mean on here? Oh, TikTok. No. I don't really, I mean, I follow people on there, but I don't, like on YouTube, I don't really follow big content creators. Is she a big content creator, not creators? What kind of content does she do? She's my nanny. Nanny is in what? Like a babysitter or your grandma? She does lifestyle. Grandma. How old is she? I watch a lot of older people. It's so funny. Not like funny. You know, I'm kind of making fun of them or anything. But they'll do dancing videos. Like these people are in the 60s. Why does it never go in the corner there? This is why I don't like foundation. So if you dry anywhere, it sticks to the dry patches. Type her up after the live. She's 47, I think. She's younger than me. I could be your granny. How old are you? Your mum must be pretty young. Hi, Lindsay. How are you? Oh, you're only 10. You're only a baby. I don't mean that in a condescending way either. I mean, you're young. I'll have to look her up, but I'll need to screenshot the chat. Why do I always do that? Well, my hair's getting washed tomorrow anyway. Elise, hi. I look like your aunt. Does your aunt have red curly hair? It's weird, right? Because I think I've got unique features. But people say I look like the teacher. And I'm like, oh, I'd have to see a photo to believe that. Not curly, straight, and her name is Aunt Mel. Oh, don't be saying too much about your life on here, hon. Just because I won't, and I don't think my subscribers would, but people do a lot with information. Let's get a drink. I'm just saying that for your own good, hon. I'm not saying it to be mean or anything. Good, thank you. How are you? Sorry I missed that, Lindsay. I'm a little bit better. I'm on codeine at the moment. Doctor's giving me codeine to try and see how I go with that. I mean, it's making me hella tired. But, yeah, at least I can do a bit more with my arm here. And it's not constant pain. I'm going back to the physio on, when is it? 1st of April, April Fool's Day. Right, let me see if I can just screenshot that, and I'll try and look out for her. But she might have one of those names. I'll have a look at that later. But we'll see. I'll see if I can find. Where are you going anywhere? Where are you going anywhere? Is just asking. Nowhere. I do these lives all the time. The makeup tutorials. Okay, let's get some concealer on. So I'm just going to use the Glossier Stretch Concealer in G12. Literally, there's barely any left. I'm sad in a way, but I won't repurchase. Because I used it as like a serum skin tint last year. Do you live in Scotland? No, not me, but people ask me that all the time. Do I talk Scottish? Do I sound like I'm from Scotland? Scotland. I can't even speak Scottish. I have a friend who lives in Scotland though, who I met through here. She's called Morag. And I think there's another one. Right, it's done, guys. It's done. I've got it all out. So there's another concealer in the bag. I don't need that today though. That's a 17 concealer. Not too sure if I'm going to carry on with that going forward, or get a different one from my bag, from my drawer, sorry. I'm English, Scotland. So do you live in the UK then? So what people say to me is, are you Irish? Because of the red hair. Are you Scottish? And I'm like, no, I'm neither of those. I mean, I could have Irish blood in me, I don't know. Because my dad died when I was 7. And we don't really know that side of the family. Okay. Let's get that brow product. I mean, I don't get it so much anymore, so NYX the brow glue in dark brown. Like, are you Irish? I mean, I should feel complimented. Some of those Irish girls are pretty. And also do with my brows is nothing fancy. Is use this to darken them maybe a shade. I don't use a pencil anymore. If I was to use a pencil, then I wouldn't use that. Oh, Boise. Say something else. I've heard that so many times. And do I look like a man? You child. Hi, elevator. Hi, Deb. Yeah, this is my bedroom. Right. Maybelline Fit Me. It's a loose powder. They claim it's a finishing powder, but it's not. It's a setting powder. So it's in the shade 10. Eyebrow colour is perfect. Well, they were dark anyway. I tinted them. So my eyebrows for a redhead are pretty dark, but I tinted them 1 or 2 shades darker. Because that's how I like them. But when I tinted them, it wasn't as dark as normal. You should see my mum's. Oh my goodness. I'd like them like my mum's, how I tinted my mum's, but it wasn't for taking. Anyway, that's why I use the brow gel as well. Got a few hauls coming up. How many? At least 3 makeup hauls. Yes, I was on a makeup no-buy for a while there. For a while there. They're not big ones, they're just from the TikTok shop. And then once I've got those 3 out of the way, I don't think I'll be buying anything for a while. Ah, yeah, tints out with shaping them brow touch-ups. Tints make your eyebrows look thicker, and that's what I like. My eyebrows without tint look quite thin. My mum's got such thick eyebrows. I really wish I didn't overpluck when I was younger. Let me just try and drink this before I go on to... Thank you, Emily. You look like Merida. I know, from Brave. How many times have I been told that in a live stream? I actually take that as a compliment. She is amazing with a little crossbow and stuff. I won't say what I was going to say because I know that there's younger people in here. Even though I can say what I'm going to say because this channel is for over 16s. It won't be a minute, guys. Right, I think that's just ice now. Ice, baby. Well, you got good brows. Oh, thank you. Never seen that show yet. Right. There was a did I put that contour in here? Yeah. So I used my Sephora cream contour stick up, and last live stream I just found this on my vanity, so I'm gonna use this until... This one, by the way, guys, is She Glam, and it's in the shade Soft Tan, and it has one of those applicators that are like sponges. So they do blushes like that as well. But I'm going to use this until I bring some more makeup out, which will be soon. And then I'm going to bring out a different contour stick. Right, and when you're doing this, don't do what I used to do. Don't start blending out up here first and then forgetting about what you've done down here. Always go down here first. And then just work your way up. That's dark. I love watching makeup lives. It will all blend in. And if it doesn't, I tend to get a powder brush and blend it in myself. But we put the contour on first, so that's how I do it anyway. And then I'll put a powder bronzer on over the top. And then I tend to just blend it out. And I'm glad you like makeup lives. I do enough of them. I try and do them every day. If I'm ill, obviously, not so much every day. Right. So, Hourglass, Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe. So I'm trying to use this up, this bronzer. And then we're going with this brush here. Somebody was saying, oh, you don't talk about your makeup tools. Yeah, that's because most of the people that come into the live streams know what makeup tools I'm using. Anyway, I got this from Primark. It's angled up here, and then it's angled down here as well. But this part I would say is more for cream, and then this is more for powder. I never apply any foundation, but I love watching it get applied and seeing the before and after. I'm at the point now, Deb, where I'm kind of like, I could go without foundation quite easily. Just use bronzer and blush. But I have got so much of the foundation to get through. I want to use them up. But in the summertime, we will still be doing live streams. But I very much doubt I'll be wearing a foundation. None of my foundations are heavy anyway. They're very, very lightweight. And then I've got skin tints and things like that. But in the summer when it's really, really hot, which is not often for the UK, you're lucky if you get 2 weeks a week. Sometimes I'll go without. I don't know why I keep getting these random messages about junior proms. I don't have a daughter, I don't have a son, I don't have any children, and keep getting these messages. It's weird. From a school in America when I live in the UK. It's just spam. So, yeah, that's that, I guess. Going off on a tangent there about my emails. I didn't go under the eyes, did I, with a powder? Let's try. Well, I did. I want to try the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'm going to have to use a different powder puff. And they're so cute, guys. I got a whole bunch of these from TK Maxx. Minnie Mouse. You must go to bed so late if you're applying makeup this late. Not really, Lindsay. I apply makeup this late. Well, I am a bit of a night owl. I apply makeup this late purely because there's people in different time zones watching. So people in America, Australia, that's where my subscribers are from. I'm just going to go in with this airbrush by Charlotte Tilbury. I'm not using the blush. Yeah, you can see the difference, or I can. I do go and see my mum, so I would say compared to the average person, then yeah, you can call it late. What time do you go to bed, Lindsay? Yes, the spam emails and calls are totally annoying. I know, right? It's fun, then do a photo shoot. It's 5:30 p.m. here. What I tend to do is get the makeup on, then it will come up like now what YouTube do is basically take shots, and like it will take a specific shot from when you was in the live and it will show like you speaking, so that will go up, and then I will take a short just like showing the eyeshadow look mainly, well, the whole makeup look, but I always focus on eyeshadows because that's my favourite part of makeup. Hi Victoria. I just enjoy makeup. It doesn't matter what time you do it. I know people that do it at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Just live streams. Because they have to, like in the country that they're from, they have to accommodate other people. Oh, lol. Random YouTube shots. Shorts, do you mean? I'm not with you, sorry. I also do TikTok videos on TikTok. Just make the most of me actually putting makeup on. I don't put makeup on. Whoops. I don't put makeup on for the sake of putting makeup on. I do it because it's a community here and I like talking to you guys. And that's really it, really, because my channel isn't about me. It's about my community. No live streams for me, just makeup play at any time. It's nice. It's like meditation time. Yeah, it's your time as well. And if you're a makeup lover like I'm a makeup lover, then you don't have to restrict yourself to maybe putting your makeup on at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning or even lunchtime. Why not do it whatever time you want to? Right, I'm going in with Colourpop Super Shock. No, I'm not, because I haven't put blush on. Getting carried away by my mouth. Blush always goes on first. What am I doing? Okay, let's go in with this Natasha Denona one. Love Cheek Duo. I think just the cream. Your makeup is very nice, looks fresh and nice. Thank you. Right, let's run this brush. And this is another Primark brush. Let's run that through the colour switch. And I'm just using this. I'm not going to use the highlighter. I mean, I want to try and use this. I was going to call it Charlotte Tilbury then. This Natasha Denona blush up just because I've had it for so long. I mean, this is nice, but I do love eyeshadows the best. Eyeshadow makes me happy. That's why I've got so much of it. We'll put, actually, I was going to do Charlotte Tilbury, but no, we'll do Colourpop. So this came out for Valentine's Day. Quite pigmented. You do not need a lot. Then a blend. Will you ever do a long form video showing your whole collection? I've already done it, Lindsay. I normally do them once a year. We're definitely due one. I normally do them because I've got so much of it. And that's not me bragging, it's just I have got a lot of it. I normally do them in sections. So we've got the eyeshadows, we've got the blush, we've got the highlighter, we've got the bronzers and contours, we've got the lipsticks. So you can go and look on my channel. It's like if you look under, I think it's Makeup Declutter or Makeup Collection, you'll see it all on there. You'll see it from last year. I was on a no-buy last year as well, so I didn't bring an awful lot in this year, but there has been some makeup coming. Because obviously it's been Christmas and then it's been my birthday and I've bought a few things. I am an eyeshadow addict. Have you bought anything recently, Elise? I'm like 3 weeks behind on Tammy's videos. Tammy, if you're not watching her, guys, she's called Canadian Beauty. So I'm 3 weeks behind. I do not know how I've gotten 3 weeks behind, because normally I'm such a religious watcher of hers. Anyway, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I've seen, like, because I've been scrolling down, I've seen that she's got 2 new eyeshadow palettes by, is it something beginning with D, grwm or something like that. I can't pronounce it. I don't know what they look like because I don't follow that brand. And she was saying in one of her videos, she said that she bought 2. Like you told me, Elise, she'd got 2 eyeshadow palettes coming. And she felt like she had to justify it, which I thought was a real shame. You don't have to justify your purchases. Like, I think because Tammy's a content creator, and she says, like, it would be me, like, saying, oh, I'm not buying eyeshadow palettes till Black Friday, and I bought an eyeshadow palette. I don't have to justify that I bought an eyeshadow palette. It is what it is. So, yeah, that's how I think, anyway. She wants to buy 10 eyeshadow palettes. That's up to Tammy. Rare Beauty Mesmerised. Let's go in with this one. I really like this highlighter. Oh, that needs blending. I mean, if you like eyeshadow palettes, there's still some on Cosmic Beauty. And I look at them, it's a cool tone palette, Smolder, that's what it's called. I look at them and I'm like, oh, yes. But something stops me. I mean, I can get even, I think it's a 10% discount from if I bought it. The palettes are less than £30. I don't know what's stopping me. Okay, that's nice and dewy. Right. Now then, finishing powder. So Huda Beauty Glowish is another Project Pan product. Just want to use it up. I mean, people can be really rude as well when they see it as you're spending too much on makeup. They can be so rude. It's like, well, you spend your money on what you want to spend it on, and I will spend my money on what I want to spend it on. But it got to a point for me, for sure, where I just needed to stop. There's a bit more milkshaking. And it's got to that point again, because I bought a few things recently. But I'm really looking forward to showing you. I think I know what I'm going to get in it, but I've ordered a Beauty Crop mystery box from, well, I think it's going to be more of a mystery bag from TikTok shop. So I'm looking forward to that. Right. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Right, so I'm using the yellows in the palette today. I don't want to use this again. I don't want to do a monochromatic look with this. Although I really enjoyed it the first time around, I don't want to do it again. So we're not using that, I can tell you that for sure. I think I'm just going to use, that's top. Did Tammy get that Silver and Cold palette? Or before I knew Tammy did. Tammy also bought Ensley Range Shattered Looking Glass. I bought that one in January. That's not new though, is it? Is that a re-release? Is that the one? That Alice in Wonderland themed one where you get the palette? I mean, I'm sure my friend Amy a couple of years bought it, where you get the palette and then you put the eyeshadows in, or have they brought one out that eyeshadows are already in? I've not been on Ensley Rain for a long time, and I don't, yeah, my friends did buy me the Ensley Rain Light in Your Eyes from the Ensley Rain website, but if I was to get an Ensley Rain palette, it would be from Monolith. It would just be cheaper for shipping. Hello again, Lindsay. Did you go away and come back? Yes, it is. I thought so. I thought so. Right, let's start with this. I might use this brush actually first. So we're using Colourpop, that's taupe. I'm going to go in with Boa. Everyone says, you know, about these eyeshadows, they're not that great. Compared to Indie, they're not. But I do love my Colourpop. All the eyeshadows were in the palette. But is it the Alice in Wonderland one? You need to wait, Deb. There's going to be plenty of glitter on the eyelids. I'm just putting mattes on to begin with. Let's go with Python. Do you just do glitter, Deb? Do you not do mattes? Let me get a mirror out. Then we're going to put this on the outer corner and drag it. Well, not drag it, but run it through the crease. It has Alice in Wonderland picture, but it came out this year. So it's not a re-release, it's a new one. I'm sure the Mad Hatter was on it last time. But I love Alice in Wonderland. Is it really colourful? Right, I'm just going to go in with that airbrush powder. Charlotte Tilbury. Yes, it's a new release. I'm going to have a look. Not that I'm going to be buying it. I think their prices are just so expensive. I'm not saying they're not worth it, but most of that palette, that Light in Your Eyes, was flaky. And it's like, good job I put glitter glue on, because if I didn't, it would be halfway down my eye. I'll put Rocksteady on as well. Yes, and the shimmers are gorgeous. Not flaky then. There's a palette I've got. I got it for my birthday for myself. I can't wait to use it. I cannot wait. And I got it so cheap as well, compared to what it would have cost me from the US. I would have been paying for the palette, obviously, then the shipping, then customs. I'm so glad Glisten got it in the UK. I was looking for the Danessa Myricks 7 palette, Freedom 7. It's out of stock. I really hope they're going to bring it back in stock. I mean, the one that I've got, the Danessa Myricks Freedom 6, was around for a lot longer than this one. This one only got released, I think, at the end of last year. The Freedom 7. The one that I don't have. Right, I'm going to put some glitter primer on, some Technique glitter primer on. Just looking at the time. Because my mum said she would get it me again. The Danessa Myricks Freedom. Again, she hasn't got it me in the first place. The Danessa Myricks Freedom 7 for Christmas. Whereas she got me the Danessa Myricks Freedom 6. And obviously, if that's not coming back, then I'll have to choose something else. Maybe that neutral one. But I was thinking, right, just bear with me here. And I'm going to try and do it. But the neutral one by Danessa Myricks comes with 4 mattes and 2 shimmers, 2 metallics. I could make it from here. From here and Colourpop Going Coconuts, like these here, I could definitely make it. Maybe not identical, but why would I get something like that when I've got things like this in my collection that I can just use more? Runny nose. I hope I'm not getting a cold. Don't think I am. I think I'm just cold. This flat's cold. The silver glitter. Yeah, it's a nice palette, but we're not using that today. I'm using an even fancier one, Deb. Right, let's... put this in this drawer here for a minute. Oh, I've already used a whole section of this and near enough a second section, so that's what it looks like. Very colourful, very beautiful, very multi-dimensional, duochromes, multi-chromes, the whole 9 yards. Today I want to use this one, and this is why I was thinking about going in with the Colourpop Honey. But I use that, I'm sure I used that with these 2 oranges here, even though it turned out more pink leaning. No, it wasn't them. It was this orange here. So what I need to do is I'm going to put this brown one down here on the lash line. Oil of Oregano drops a moment. I think I may be getting a cold and a glitter pick me up. I've never heard of that Oil of Oregano. What I tend to do is drink Lemsip. Cold and flu, sachets. Wow, intense, vibrant, indeed, glittery. They're not all glittery. We've got some satin mattes in here that, oh well, they're just satin shades, but I call them satin mattes. Let me just get this mirror away, and if I've dropped it down there, I don't know. And they look good on the under lash line here. Yeah, apparently these shades, I was watching someone on a short. Apparently they've got shade names underneath. Well, I'm not about to take my palette apart. I nearly broke one of the shades the other day, and it was a gift. So that's what we're looking like so far. It looks more like an orange-based red underneath, but never mind. Because soon you're not even going to be able to see the mattes anyway, with the amount of shimmer I put on. So we're going to go in with this yellow here. That one doesn't look like it's colour shifting in any way. It's very, very nice and highly pigmented. Looks like an orange yellow. Got a feeling I'll be wearing a red orange toned lipstick. I always do with yellow and orange eyeshadow. Just makes the whole look pop. Right, so we'll leave it at that because there's another eyeshadow in here I want to go in with. And then tomorrow, or whenever I do a live next, I've just got one section to use up. Right. And you can see down here, none of these have been even swatched. It's, like I said, it's a brand new palette. My mum bought it for me for Christmas. We got it on a really, really good sale. I think in the UK these go for about £125, and we got this for £50. Thank you, Eden, for telling me about it. So, going in with that one next. That should shift a different colour. Well, it's shifting yellow. Look at the shift on that though, yellow to orange. It's blending in nice. And I always blend in with my fingers. The warmth of your fingers spread it a lot better. Some people do use brushes and it works, but not for me. And it's quicker as well. Some of these are smooth. Some of these have got texture, but none of them are flaky. And you don't even need glitter. You don't even need a glitter primer. It's not going to fall down here. I need something for the inner corner though. Oh, what am I going to use? We'll use this. I know what kind of shift it is. It's a pink. We'll use that. Wow, what a good deal. It was a good deal. I actually bought it, Elise, and she said, my mum said, well, what's that? I said, that's my Christmas present to myself. And she's like, no, let me buy it for you. So I did. She spoils me rotten, you know. I'm the youngest. And my sister thinks I'm the princess because I'm the little baby. I'm not a princess. I hate being called that. I'm 48 years old. There's certainly no princess vibes over here. Oh, that's so stunning. Right, so that's it for now from the palette. I might struggle tomorrow. We've got these two, these transparent ones, but these four here, it's going to end up vibrant. This one here can go on the lash line. I think I'm going to do a purple look with these two here and that one. And then this one's got kind of a blue tone. We'll figure that out tomorrow. But anyway, I will have finished using this palette in the next 2, possibly 3 days. But yeah, at least my mum really spoils me. She's bought me all kinds of high-end palettes over the last few years. I've got the Natasha Denona Trio Chrome, that cost a fortune. I've got the... I'm looking at it and I'm trying to remember the name of it. My memory's shocking at the moment. I'm just going through a few things and it's taking its toll on my memory. Why can't I remember? The Utopian Dream, anyway. You probably know as soon as I say it, if you know your makeup. I really can't remember it. I can't even be bothered. I can't look and show you because I've got things on top of the vanity there. Not Danessa Myricks, not... Oh, Pat McGrath. Got there in the end. Got there in the end. And that was a really, really expensive one. She actually bought it me for Christmas and birthday at the time. So, Revolution Wrap Lash. So, as some of you know already, I am now a RevGen affiliate. Like, not affiliate, an ambassador. This is in brown. So what that means for my subscribers is they can get 10% off. And I actually put an order in yesterday because I saw an eyeshadow palette and I saw something else. And they've got 50% sale on. And I'm like, ooh, I wonder if my code will work for me. So I tried it and it did. And I'm like, I am going to be using you every time I place an order. Because I'm not just going to place, I'm not just going to wait for Revolution to give me credits till I buy something. I've never done that in the past. I've always bought from Makeup Revolution. And the Iconic palettes are absolutely gorgeous. Especially the purple one that I've used, the Enchanted Icon. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I've got a Fenty lipstick in this little makeup basket I've got to show you. The makeup basket. For all of you that haven't seen it, this is all full of my Shop My Stash products. So I did have a Fenty lipstick that I thought I might wear today, but it's pink. I think a red orange is going to look so much nicer. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Just repeat yourself all the time. Nothing from there. Oh, what's going on? The lipstick's stuck, that's what's going on. There we go. You know what I've not used? The Gwen Stefani Give in Original Recipe for a while. Is that the matte one? I mean, it's not orange, it's not an orange toned one, so we won't use that anyway. What's this? Oh, this is. Let's use this. Yeah, I'll use this one. I've not used it in a hot minute. I love the eye look. Thank you, Elise. Oh, I love that. So this one is called On Fire. It's by Revlon. I don't know if you're interested in red lips or orange toned red, but I feel like orange toned red goes really nice with my hair colour, really nice with my skin tone, but also like when you're wearing yellow or when you're wearing orange, I don't think it really matters what skin tone and what hair colour you've got. I think if you have a tan, if you have a tan, this kind of red would go really, really nice as well. But yeah, that's the look. Doesn't look that yellow now. I've got this pink with it. But yeah, thank you for being here, guys. If you've not already pressed the like button, please could you do so? It would mean a lot to me. And if you want to come in tomorrow, I think I'm going to do a live stream again then. And I'll see you all again soon. Hi, Heather. Got to go now. I'll see you all soon, guys. Bye.